What happens when you finally push the one person who adored you beyond repair, only to realize too late that you were the one who broke what you now can't live without? I told him his desire was disgusting. Now he doesn't even look at me. My name is Lena, I'm 28, and 6 months ago, I thought I had the kind of marriage women dreamed about. Now, I'm sitting in the ruins of it, wondering how I became the villain in my own love story. Started like a fairy tale. My husband Tyler was everything. Attentive, loving, madly, almost embarrassingly obsessed with me. In the beginning it was intoxicating. He made me feel like the most beautiful woman on earth. Every day he told me how lucky he was to have me. He couldn't keep his hands off me, even after 3 years together. There were playful smacks when I passed him in the kitchen, surprise hugs from behind, kisses on the neck while I did dishes. He worshipped my body without shame or hesitation, and back then I loved it. My friends even teased me. Still in the honeymoon phase. They'd laugh. I'd smirk, knowing how lucky I was. Their husbands barely looked up from their phones. Mine treated me like a goddess. But things changed. Life got hard. My job became demanding. My mom's health started declining. I was drowning in stress. And Tyler's constant physical attention, what used to feel like affection, started to feel heavy, like pressure. His every touch seemed to have heat behind it. Every hug turned into something more. Every kiss lingered a little too long. I couldn't breathe without feeling like I was being drawn into something I wasn't in the mood for. He never asked for anything inappropriate. He never made demands. But his body, it always reacted to mine. Even casual moments would spark a physical response in him. And I started to resent it. At first I pulled away subtly. Less kissing, shorter hugs, less touching. But Tyler didn't seem to notice. He kept being the same, handsy, affectionate, always turned on by me. And in my frustration, I didn't communicate. I didn't say what I was feeling. I just got colder. Snap. It was a Tuesday night. Work had been hell. I walked in exhausted, emotionally fried. Tyler could tell. He cooked dinner, gave me space. Afterward he started massaging my shoulders. Felt good at first, really good. But then his lips found my neck, his hands moved lower, and once again. He was aroused. That's when it happened. I whipped around and spat the words that detonated everything. You always sexualize me. It's disgusting. The silence afterward was deafening. Tyler stepped back like I'd slapped him. His expression was blank. Then he said, quietly, I can't help that I'm attracted to my wife. I'm a healthy man, Lena. But I wasn't ready to listen. I was too overwhelmed, too bitter. Just stop, I snapped. It's gross. I'm tired of it. And that was it. Tyler nodded, said, okay. I understand. And walked to the bedroom. Alone. That night, for the first time in our marriage, he didn't pull me close in bed. And in the morning he didn't kiss me goodbye. He simply said, have a good day, and left. At first I felt relieved. Maybe now I could breathe. But then the silence grew. And it stayed. No more hugs. No more random kisses. No touches. Nothing. Just polite conversation and distance. Like I was a colleague, not a wife. I asked him about it, confused. He said, you told me my reactions were disgusting. I'm not going to put you in a position where you feel uncomfortable. He wasn't angry. It was calm. Rational. I told him I didn't mean for him to stop touching me entirely. Just to tone it down. I can't tone down what I can't control, he said. I can't promise you that hugging you won't arouse me. So I've chosen not to put either of us in that position. It was like he had surgically removed every ounce of intimacy from our relationship to protect me. I thought I'd feel safe. Instead I felt invisible. The man who used to crave me now treated me like I was made of glass. By month 3 I started missing it. Desperately. I wore dresses he used to love. Nothing. I flirted. He'd smile politely. I initiated. He'd respond just enough to not reject me, then pull away. I wanted to scream. I had wanted less desire, not no desire. But Tyler had shut the door so completely. I felt like I no longer existed in his eyes as a woman. Then came the work trip. He was gone for 6 days. Normally, he'd call every night, tell me how much he missed me, count down the hours until he could hold me again. This time, polite check-ins. That was all. When he came home, he was different, quieter, colder, not angry, just settled. Like he'd made peace with something I didn't yet know. 2 nights later, it hit me like a truck. We were eating dinner when he looked up and said, "I don't think we're sexually compatible anymore. Maybe we should separate." Choke. What? Where is this coming from? He paused, took a deep breath, then said, "You told me that my desire for you was disgusting. And since then, I haven't felt like I'm allowed to want you anymore. I didn't cheat, Lena. But while I was away, someone showed me that being wanted doesn't have to feel shameful." Begged, cried. I tried to explain. I was stressed. I didn't mean it like that. But he wasn't swayed. "You said it was gross. And I believed you. I don't want to be in a marriage where my love is a burden. I want to be wanted, Lena. Not tolerated." Then he told me he'd started looking at apartments. He'd already spoken to a lawyer. Not to punish me, but to protect himself. And just like that, the man who once couldn't keep his hands off me walked out of my life, completely untouched. I didn't lose Tyler to another woman. I lost him because I made him feel like a pervert for loving me the only way he knew how. And now I sit in the silence I thought I wanted. The quiet, empty, touchless silence. And it's unbearable. Sometimes what we call too much is the very thing someone else would die to have. Don't wait until love turns cold to realize how warm it kept you.